Hey guys, this is Simply Imaginary People Frankie, and I have decided, well, I found an even easier way to edge split. So I'll show you how to solidify your mesh and edge split and do it all really quickly. So the first thing you're going to import is your mesh, and you're going to import your mesh after you have finished editing it, finished baking it, and have aligned the normals again, because you can't align normals after solidifying because it will mess up. So make sure you align the normals just like seconds before you solidify. So I've just aligned normal to milk shape, and you can see I have no seams or anything. So now we're going to do what we always do, and we're going to solidify this. So solidify, make sure fill rim is ticked, and make it a bit skinnier. Should do, press apply. Now the issue that we've always had is that you need to edge split it, because if I move one bit away and then select it, you can see it'll also select the rim of this. This is because these verts are just a single vert here, and so that means that it's connected to both the inner bit and the outer bit. So theoretically what we would usually do is we take a brush and we go along edge splitting these corners, and that's going to take a long time. But what you'll see is that there's these cool blue lines around all the corners that we need to edge split. So if you watch my other tutorial, you'll know why we need to edge split. We need this and this to be two verts. One can have a normal in that direction, and one can have a normal in that direction. And you can see that both the inner and outer edge of this solidified bit is blue, and everything else, all the edges are blue. So everything we would be selecting with C, you can see, is blue. So the cool thing is we can go to object mode, we can add modify, and we can say edge split. And you can see it's screwing up here, it's edge splitting bits like here and here. But that's just because we have edge angle tick. So let's untick that. And it will keep on sharp edges. And this literally means all it's going to do is it's going to edge split exactly along those blue lines, because those are called sharp edges. So I'm going to apply this, go back to edit mode, go back to unsync. I'm going to move this again. And you'll now see that when I go back to sync and I select it, you won't have very much that's still screwy. So here I can see it still has one bit. I'm just going to move that back over there, because if it still has one bit, that's fine. I'm just going to manually edge split that. Now what we can do is, because I don't want the whole thing to be solid, I'm going to select the front part by using L here. And you can see now that I've edge split, it's not selecting the inside either. So I'm going to select the front of that, make sure it's not selecting the outside. Make sure you select the front bits and not the back bits. So select all the front parts, and then you're going to press P and you're going to press separate by selection. Obviously you'll have UV mapped this already, because that should be this step beforehand. I haven't yet, because I'm just doing this with a random mesh. Right, now that you've separated the front parts, you can now quite easily just select and delete the parts that you don't want solid. So I want the little foot bit solid, so that I've got, like you can see inside here, and I want the top of this solid, in case you can like see in here, but this middle bit I don't need. So I've just selected that, make sure the sync button is on, and then I can press delete. There we go, now I've only got the bit solid I need. Go back to edit mode, and I'm going to right click this inner bit, and then shift right click the outer bit, and join. Go back to edit mode. And now you can see my UV is still in the right place, they're still overlapping, I've edge split, and I've got it solid in under 5 minutes.